Who's that over there? Yep, that is me. How did I get to that point? I'm enjoying the ride. But before that, let me tell you something. This was my first experience on jet ski. I love water, I love swimming, I love water activities, but some of them I always just try to watch from far. But not sure what got me into this. I was super excited. I wanted to try it. I've seen people go on it, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Let me give it a shot. Then the first thing is you get your vest on, which I was super excited. I posted for pictures and I was like, let's do it. The waters were high, as they told us. It was heavy in terms of the strength, and the waves were super, super strong. And this guy, that was my instructor, he's holding that for me so I can get on. And let me tell you, that thing looks difficult to get on. It may look easy, but it's very difficult to get on. And I had to pose for a few pictures. He was like, no, you're fine. I'm here. And my husband took a couple of pictures of me and a couple of videos. And then we were almost ready to go. I was nervous and I was like, how about if the wind just pulls me into the water? I don't know how to ride a jet ski. I've never ridden one. And this was the choice of me going with an instructor because it was my first experience. When we were done taking pictures, he was ready to jump on. So he jumped on to the back and he was like, all right, let's go. So we started going and he was like, are you ready? Have you ridden a jet ski before? And I told him, nope, I haven't. And he was like, do you want to do it? And I said, nope, I don't want to. And he came on to the front and took over the riding. Let me tell you, I was enjoying this, but at the same time, I was nervous. Looking at this scenario, I wonder, how did I get the strength to do this? And it's one of those things where you tell yourself, you feel like you can't do something, but it only takes one little courage for you to get from point A to point B, getting out of your comfort zone. This was an amazing experience, but I kept looking back and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm in here in the middle of the ocean with this guy and the jet ski, and my family is all the way on the other shore. I told him, let's go back. This was supposed to be like a 10-minute ride. And I think I went for maybe 5 minutes, which felt like an hour. The winds were strong, the water was slashing on my face, and it was just a mixed emotions feeling. I can't tell you I enjoyed it so much, but I can also tell you I got out of my comfort zone and I explored this experience. I can now say that I've been on a jet ski, even though I wasn't the one that was riding it, but I can say yes, I was there. I can tell you how the experience was, but don't ask me more about it. Let me tell you, next time I want to go on this, I'll be like, Claudine, are you sure? And my inner peace will be telling me, yes, you've done it and you can do it again. So this is just a little encouragement for anybody who's out there who's wondering, is this something I can do? Think about yourself, think about your comfort, think about your courage, and make your decision from there. When we were all done, I told him, okay, now let's go back. And he was like, no, let's go a little bit and then we'll go back. Because I guess they're also paid by time, I'm assuming, or at least the longer we stay in the water, the better it is for them as the instructors. And this is us just coming back. And as you can see, it's very bumpy and it's very strong. But you know what? That experience, oh my goodness. It was amazing in a way, but it was also nerve-wracking in a way. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe and follow me for more content. And I can say, yes, I've been on a jet ski and I really enjoyed this experience. Tell me about your experience on jet ski. Have you been on to one and will you do it again? Till next time, peace out.